I spent years pushing through pain, years smiling through nausea, years minimizing symptoms just to be believed. But then my body stopped asking. It demanded attention, and for the first time, no one could ignore it. Not even me. Want to hear the full episode? Click the link below. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a moment of my Endo Talks. Welcome back to my Endo Talks. Are you listening? I'm your host, Patricia, and today's episode is about the breaking point. The moment my body couldn't hold it in anymore. After years of being dismissed, misdiagnosed, and gaslit, something finally gave out and everything changed. This episode is for anyone who's ever had to hit rock bottom before being taken seriously, and for anyone who's afraid to admit they're already there. It started like any other flare-up, except this one didn't stop. The pain was relentless, sharp, debilitating. I was at work when it hit. The moment it did, I collapsed to the floor, curled up, waiting for it to pass. I told myself I could tough it out, that I'd take a painkiller once I got home, just like I always did. But then my friend came over and said, "Patricia, God is telling me that you need to go to the hospital." So I agreed, and they rushed me to the ER. I was crying, shaking from the pain, my blood pressure dangerously low from blood loss. I remember lying on that hospital bed and feeling two things at once. Terror, because I knew something was very wrong, and relief, because finally, someone else seemed to know it too. The doctors told me I had a large cyst on my ovary that needed to be removed surgically. They advised me to follow up with my OBGYN to schedule the procedure. Still, no one mentioned the word endometriosis. So, endometriosis flare-ups can be life-altering, but chronic sufferers often delay seeking care. Why? Because they've been dismissed so many times before. Many of us live in a constant state of almost unbearable. So when things get actually unbearable, we hesitate. We gaslight ourselves. We second guess our symptoms. We wait too long because we've been taught that being in pain is just who we are. This is what medical trauma does. It disconnects you from your own body. It teaches you to downplay real emergencies, and that is dangerous. If you've ever waited too long to ask for help, if you've ever convinced yourself it wasn't that bad, if you've ever broken down in a way that scared you, you need to know this. You didn't fail. Your body didn't betray you. It was doing what it had to do to get your attention. You deserve care before it gets that bad. Your pain matters, whether or not they believe you. Your body deserves gentleness, whether or not you look sick. So think back to your breaking point. Where were you? What did it take for someone to finally take you seriously? Or are you still in it? Name that moment, not to relive the trauma, but to honor how far you've come. And if this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your story. Comment below or DM me on Instagram at MyEndoTalks. Let's talk about the moments that changed everything and the ones that almost did. And if you know someone who's silently pushing through, please send this their way. It might help them feel seen, or maybe help them finally ask for help. In the next episode, we'll talk about what came after the breakdown, the slow path towards healing, and the complicated relationship with doctors, diagnosis, and recovery. But for now, thank your body for speaking up, even when you couldn't. Be proud of the version of you who made it through the worst days. And always remember, my endo talks. Are you listening?